Hello everybody, Jack here, and today we're going to be talking about supply drops. It's been a while, I'm back. I think it's been 2 months. In that time, we've actually hit 4,000 views on my Assassin's Creed news video, which is insane. That's like my most viewed video, and I've been watching it tick over, and in like 2 days it's got 100 views. And I don't know why, it's going mental. Maybe it's because of the movie. Anyway, so I'm back. It's been a break. I'll get onto that in a following video. But for now, we're going to be talking about supply drops, and they've recently been introduced into Modern Warfare Remastered. And how I think that's going to affect the game, and what that's done to Black Ops 3, and just all to do with that. So first of all, let's start with Black Ops 3. I think Black Ops 3 is probably the best COD since Black Ops 2, to be honest with you. My biggest problem with it is the supply drop system. Like, when they started it, they said, and we're going to come on to why this is important in a minute, they said that it was only going to be cosmetic items. But as you obviously know, I think there must be like 20 items, including melee weapons, like 20 weapons in supply drops, and that obviously you can earn them, but that takes ages. I've never bought any, and I refuse to. At the moment, there's the triple played like challenge going on, so that's kind of what I'm going for at the moment. But I refuse to pay for them. I think that they ruined a lot of that game with supply drops, because those guns were guns that were like fan favorites. So you had the FFAR, so like the FAMAS. You had it was like a DSR. It was like a DSR, basically. Or, I don't know if it was similar naming. They also had obviously the MP40, the HG40, and they had things like the Peacekeeper, which is the one I want the most, the Peacekeeper, because Peacekeeper in Black Ops 2 was one of my favourite weapons. All of those are only available through supply drops, and I just feel like that's not fair. I had the season pass, I didn't get any bonus for that. Okay, well, they gave me, I believe at some point, maybe 6 months ago, they gave out everyone a supply with a season pass, one free random weapon, one free random melee weapon, and 20 free rare supply drops. But really, if you have a season pass, you should just get everything, and it's ridiculous. You can literally, there's people that have spent hundreds and hundreds of pounds and not even got all the weapons, and that is insane. You should at least be able to just buy the weapons. But that's getting off topic. Basically, we're talking about supply drops. So at the moment in Modern Warfare Remastered, they're basically talking about how it's only going to be cosmetic items. However, we can see in the code, I'm sure this is kind of an old story, but I just wanted to give my thoughts. You can see in the code that there are other weapons, like there's the FAL, I think, from Modern Warfare 2. Basically, what this says to me is that they're lying. I think they're probably lying about this, because even if they don't have the intent to, really now, you can kind of guarantee at some point they're going to get added, because we knew about the melee weapons in the code, and then they got added, and we can see that there's range weapons as well, and you can assume that they're going to get added, because you just can't trust it anymore. Because with Black Ops 3 they said it was just cosmetic items, but that was obviously not true at all. Now, the reason this really disappoints me is because I thought that Modern Warfare Remastered was going to be almost like a safe haven. Like, if you didn't like the supply drop system, you didn't like what Call of Duty had become, then you could go to Modern Warfare Remastered and basically just play it there. And they obviously bundled it in with the new maps to try and quell some of the outrage that would happen. They didn't even mention it, which is smart, because people would have gone mental. But I just think it's really disingenuous. Obviously, it's because more people are playing. It's hard to say if more people would be playing it, but a substantial amount of the player base who are playing Modern Warfare Remastered aren't playing Infinite Warfare, which is where I'm at. I think I'm maybe level 10 in Infinite Warfare and almost Prestige in Modern Warfare Remastered. Although I've mainly been playing Black Ops 3, almost a Prestige Master, because Black Ops 3, to be honest with you, I prefer. But like I said, the supply drop system is really hurting Black Ops 3. I think it's really going to hurt Modern Warfare Remastered in my eyes. And then the thing that annoys me the most about it is my first COD was Modern Warfare 2, and I'm just going to assume that they're going to make Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and I know that they're going to ruin that game with supply drops, and that is the worst thing, because now the only way to play Modern Warfare Remastered as it was is to go back. And I don't, honestly, if they keep it as cosmetic stuff, I don't mind, but I find that really hard to believe, and I really hope that they're just careful with how they handle this. As of recently, they've also added new weapons into Black Ops 3, which they're obviously going to support, because I feel like they have to kind of do some damage control for Infinite Warfare, because I honestly think that few people are playing. Because usually, despite what people say, I play the new COD and enjoy it, but I just don't enjoy Infinite Warfare. The multiplayer specifically. I really like the zombies, so keep an eye out for videos on that, and the campaign, obviously. I think I've spoken on the campaign. I think they're really good, I just don't enjoy the multiplayer that much. And I'm kind of curious to see how they add new weapons into that, or if they're going to add new weapons into that. I'm kind of interested to see, since there isn't as much buzz around it, Obviously they have numbers, and I'm sure that more people are playing Infinite Warfare than Modern Warfare Remastered. Even though most of the vocal minority talk about playing Modern Warfare Remastered, I think that there's probably a lot of people playing Infinite Warfare who, don't have a voice online or whatever. Okay, so there we go. That's my take on the supply drops being added to Modern Warfare Remastered. I really hope they're just careful. I'm really interested to see what you guys think about this, so be sure to put it in the comments. I'm gonna have more videos coming soon. This is kind of the start of something else. I want to talk about this in another video of what I'm trying to aim for in 2017. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you in the next video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it. If you didn't enjoy it, then dislike it, I guess. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.